Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 14th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Scorpio. The energy surrounding you today feels like standing at the edge of a powerful transformation, one you've been sensing for weeks but couldn't quite name. With Mars energizing your chart and the recent lunar shifts amplifying your emotional insight, this is the moment when buried emotions rise to the surface, asking to be acknowledged rather than resisted. You're tapping into a depth that others rarely visit, but for you, this is home territory. The difference now is that you're not drowning in it, you're mastering it. The solar alignment in your sector of personal power is lighting up your sense of purpose, giving you the strength to release anything that has drained or limited you. You're not just reacting anymore, you're choosing. Every action today holds the vibration of a new chapter. Emotionally, you're entering a recalibration phase, guided by the same kind of truth that can only come after chaos. The alignment between the moon and Pluto is shaking loose patterns tied to control or fear. You might notice your relationships shifting, especially those where emotional reciprocity has been one-sided. The universe is asking you to step back and ask, is this love feeding my growth or keeping me small? For many Scorpios, this reflection leads to a quiet but profound awakening. Love that thrives must also evolve. Don't be afraid to let certain dynamics fade. You're making room for the kind of partnership that mirrors your strength, not your wounds. Expect a conversation or message today that brings closure or clarity, something that finally aligns your head and your heart. If you're in a relationship, this energy helps you rebuild trust and intimacy from a place of truth. You may feel compelled to speak up about something you've been avoiding, and while vulnerability isn't your favorite mode, today it becomes your superpower. Transparency could bring you closer than ever. For single Scorpios, magnetic energy surrounds you now. Your aura carries a confidence that attracts attention without you even trying. The key is discernment. Not everyone drawn to your light is ready to meet you at your level. Someone intriguing may appear through professional or social circles, but their energy will challenge you to slow down and observe before you dive in. The universe is testing your ability to see beyond chemistry, to notice whether intention matches action. Career-wise, the week's cosmic pattern highlights initiative and reinvention. You've been standing at a crossroads, questioning whether your current path truly reflects your purpose or simply your responsibilities. Mars in a supportive position ignites boldness in your professional life, pushing you to take a risk or pitch an idea that's been sitting in the back of your mind. The timing is right, especially if what you're envisioning involves innovation, leadership, or a pivot towards something more meaningful. You may receive subtle confirmation that you're on the right path, a mentor's words, an email, or even a coincidence that reminds you to trust your instincts. For Scorpios seeking new work, networking will prove especially fruitful. Your reputation precedes you now, and people sense your authenticity and focus, qualities that set you apart in a crowded space. Financially, the energy is steady, but demands attention to balance. The alignment between Jupiter and Saturn reminds you that growth requires both expansion and discipline. If you've been spending to fill emotional gaps or to prove your success, today brings an opportunity to ground those impulses. The key phrase is strategic abundance. A new opportunity to increase income may arise, perhaps through an additional project, investment, or creative collaboration, but it will require patience and planning. Avoid impulsive decisions or get-rich-quick pitches. Instead, focus on what builds long-term stability. Your intuitive sense about timing is sharp now, and following it could lead to an unexpected financial win in the coming weeks. Spiritually, this is your alignment week. The energy around your solar plexus, the seat of personal confidence, is radiating brighter than it has in months. The universe is recharging your willpower, dissolving self-doubt that once blocked your progress. When your emotional and energetic centers align like this, manifestation becomes more than a buzzword. It becomes visible action. You're being called to dream intentionally. Set clear goals not just for what you want to have, but for how you want to feel once you have it. The cosmic gateway that opened during the last lunar phase continues to expand, offering you direct communication with your higher self. Signs will appear everywhere, numbers, songs, or déjà vu moments confirming you're aligned with divine timing. Don't ignore them. They're the language of the universe affirming your readiness. In friendships and social connections, honesty becomes the currency that sustains you. Some people around you might feel unsettled by your newfound clarity, especially if they've benefited from your silence in the past. Today, you're less tolerant of half-truths and superficial connections. This doesn't mean you're isolating yourself. It means you're curating your energy. As Venus transitions through your sector of shared values, authentic alliances begin to strengthen while false ones dissolve naturally. Someone in your circle might surprise you with unexpected support or admiration, reminding you that loyalty still exists in its purest form. Keep those people close. They reflect the energy you're stepping into. Your emotional healing continues beneath the surface, weaving through layers of forgiveness and release. The past few months have felt like a detox of the soul, but now you're beginning to see the reward, inner peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances. Meditation, journaling, or even a simple walk by water could amplify your clarity today. You might uncover a memory or realization that changes how you see a long-standing issue. Accept it as integration, not regression. Growth rarely feels smooth, but this phase is turning you into the most self-aware version of yourself yet. Physically, your energy fluctuates, but not in a draining way. It's more like a system upgrade, recalibrating your stamina to match your rising vibration. Stay hydrated and consider grounding through movement. Yoga, stretching, or even light cardio can help distribute this energy. Your body is processing emotional information too, so treat it as sacred communication rather than inconvenience. Pay attention to your gut instincts, literally. Nutrition plays a subtle role in your intuition right now, so cleaner meals or natural foods can enhance your focus and emotional balance. By evening, a wave of calm clarity settles over your chart. The universe seems to whisper that all the emotional effort, all the self-work, all the decisions you've wrestled with, they weren't in vain. You've turned emotional chaos into wisdom, and now that wisdom is steering you toward opportunities you once thought impossible. You're walking through a threshold, Scorpio, not just into a new week, but into a higher version of your life. The lesson is clear. Strength isn't about control, it's about alignment. And alignment is exactly where you are headed. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Scorpio, the universe calls you into a vortex of powerful transformation. Your magnetic energy is intensifying, aligning your inner will with divine timing. What once felt stagnant now begins to move with purpose and direction. The cards today reveal both the beauty and the weight of rebirth, a journey that demands courage, honesty, and unwavering self-belief. Card 1. The Chariot. The Chariot opens your reading with a burst of unstoppable force. You are reclaiming control over situations that once overwhelmed you. Determination and self-discipline are your weapons today. Like a true Scorpio, you are focused, resilient, and unafraid of deep emotional battles. The Chariot urges you to channel your passions constructively, whether in your career or personal life, and steer clear of impulsive reactions. You're not merely moving forward, you're defining the direction of your destiny. Card 2. The Tower. The Tower's presence signals that a major shift, likely emotional or material, has already taken place or is imminent. This isn't destruction for the sake of loss. It's divine intervention tearing down what no longer serves you. You've outgrown situations that limit your power. Scorpio, this card mirrors your nature. Rebirth through chaos. While others fear collapse, you thrive in it because you understand that what falls must make space for something stronger. Card 3. The Star. After the Tower, the Star brings healing, serenity, and hope. You are being spiritually cleansed, preparing to shine in a new chapter of your life. The Star reassures you that your prayers have been heard, whether for love, stability, or emotional peace. Scorpio, this card also highlights your divine connection. Your intuition is heightened. Trust your inner voice when navigating opportunities. The light you radiate now will attract both blessings and truth. Card 4. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles blesses your material realm. Financial stability, legacy building, and family harmony come into focus. You may soon sign an important agreement, purchase a home, or solidify a long-term investment. This is the tangible reward for your persistence. Scorpio, the universe is showing you that discipline and patience are paying off. Generational wealth or security could also be in the making, symbolizing not just gain, but permanence. Card 5. The Knight of Cups. A romantic presence approaches. Perhaps someone who admires your emotional depth, but once hesitated to show it. The Knight of Cups brings messages of love, reconciliation, or emotional sincerity. If you've been guarded, this is an invitation to soften your defenses. Scorpio, your magnetism is undeniable today, and someone is drawn toward your authenticity. Yet, this card also reminds you to discern between fantasy and reality. Love is sacred only when both souls meet with truth. Card 6. The Justice. Justice appears to balance your scales. Karma is unfolding fairly, rewarding your integrity and exposing deception around you. Legal matters, contracts, or negotiations will turn in your favor if you've acted with honesty. Scorpio, this card confirms divine timing. The energy you've given is returning multiplied. It also asks you to be clear about your intentions. The universe can only deliver what you declare with conviction. Speak your truth and stand by your principles. Card 7. The Eight of Wands. Momentum accelerates. The Eight of Wands predicts rapid movement in communication, travel, or career progress. Delays vanish as messages, approvals, or unexpected invitations flow toward you. Scorpio, your manifestations are catching up with your vibration. Something you've long waited for suddenly begins to unfold, demanding quick but wise decisions. Stay grounded as you move through this energetic surge. Clarity will help you direct this wave rather than be swept away by it. Card 8. The World. The World crowns your reading with triumph and completion. A cycle has ended, not with sorrow, but with victory. You have mastered lessons of endurance, emotional truth, and resilience. This card affirms that you are entering a phase of expansion, travel, recognition, or new opportunities on a global or spiritual scale. Scorpio, you're stepping into your higher purpose. The universe applauds your persistence and now grants you a broader horizon to explore. Today's tarot spread is a story of transformation and divine justice for Scorpio. The Chariot and the Tower reveal your power to rebuild from ashes. The Star and the Ten of Pentacles promise healing and abundance. Love reawakens under the Knight of Cups, while justice ensures fairness in all that unfolds. The Eight of Wands speeds up your path, and the world seals your triumph with cosmic closure. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Scorpio, prosperity hums softly in your aura like a melody only you can hear. The energy of the Ten of Pentacles reminds you that the foundation for lasting abundance is already within your grasp. After months of doubt or stagnation, money begins to circulate more freely. You're no longer chasing opportunity. It's finding you because you've aligned your vibration with success. This phase calls for strategy and structure. The Justice card encourages you to manage your resources wisely, to act fairly in every financial decision, and to invest not only in assets, but in your own growth. A new contract, loan approval, or career advancement could bring tangible improvement. Jupiter's current energy of expansion reinforces this. The stars back your ambition. Still, the universe nudges you toward mindful gratitude. Don't measure wealth solely by numbers. Measure it by peace of mind and purpose. Scorpio's true fortune is the power to rebuild even after losing everything. The tower that once collapsed your stability has now cleared the ground for a stronger, richer legacy. Luck today is also intertwined with creativity. An idea that once seemed risky could suddenly generate income. A conversation or unexpected call might open doors to a project that boosts your finances. Follow intuition. Your gut instincts are your greatest investment advisors now. Remember, abundance flows where intention is clear. Declare your goals boldly to the universe. Not, I wish to be wealthy, but I am ready to receive abundance in alignment with my highest good. Speak it, feel it, and act on it. That's the magic of manifestation in motion. As the day unfolds, money becomes less of a worry and more of a reward. Scorpio, you're stepping into your golden cycle. What you've planted through hard work and patience is finally ready for harvest. Trust that cosmic fairness. What you give returns 100-fold. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 14th are 60, 8, 33, 12, 67, 76. Daily love. In love, Scorpio, the winds are shifting and your heart stands at the center of transformation. The Knight of Cups signals that someone may approach with sincerity and emotional depth. Whether this is a new person or a soul from your past, there's a sense of unfinished symphony between you and this connection. You'll recognize them not by words, but by the energy that awakens your soul the moment they appear. The star shines over your love sector, healing old scars. Past heartbreaks that once defined your view of love now dissolve into lessons of strength. You're ready to love again, not from fear or longing, but from maturity and emotional awareness. As the universe restores your faith, you begin to attract relationships that mirror your self-worth. For those already in a relationship, today may bring clarity and deeper communication. The Justice card reminds you to express your truth without fear. Speak gently but firmly, for love grows in honesty, not silence. Your partner will appreciate your transparency, and harmony will follow. The Tower's earlier chaos may still echo emotionally. Perhaps a relationship ended suddenly, leaving you breathless. But that destruction birthed wisdom. You've learned that endings are disguised beginnings. What collapse did, so only to rebuild something more authentic. If single, don't rush. The universe is arranging divine timing. Sometimes the chariot's speed tempts you to charge forward, but true love doesn't need chasing. It magnetizes toward you when you are in alignment. Let destiny do its quiet work. Today's message is clear. Open your heart, but guard your peace. Love will come not to complete you, but to meet you where you've already become whole. Trust in the sacred rhythm of divine attraction. At work, professionally, Scorpio, the chariot drives your momentum forward. You've been pushing through limitations, and today marks a visible shift in pace. Projects that once moved slowly now accelerate. A decision maker notices your resilience, and recognition follows swiftly. Keep your focus sharp and your emotions balanced. Your strength lies in persistence. The Justice card reappears here as a sign of professional fairness. If you've faced workplace politics or delayed rewards, resolution comes soon. Karma works both ways. Those who acted with integrity will see their efforts validated. This is not luck. It's divine equilibrium restoring what's deserved. The world indicates completion and mastery. You've reached a turning point where your experience qualifies you for something greater. For some Scorpios, this means a promotion. For others, a career change or entrepreneurial venture. The Eight of Wands supports this with rapid opportunities. Emails, proposals, or calls could arrive unexpectedly. Still, don't allow haste to blur judgment. The Chariot urges disciplined direction. Define your goals before charging ahead. When your actions stem from clarity, you become unstoppable. As Paulo Coelho once wrote, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Networking brings fortune today. Collaborate with those who respect your intensity rather than fear it. Scorpio's leadership is magnetic. People are drawn to your conviction. Use it to inspire, not to control. Empower others, and the energy will multiply in your favor. Your career path is aligning with purpose. Soon, what you do for work will resonate with your soul's calling. The universe applauds effort guided by authenticity, and you're finally in sync with that truth. Health. The star blesses your body and spirit with renewal. You may have been physically drained or emotionally burdened, but now a healing wave enters your life. Prioritize self-care, not as luxury, but as necessity. Your body, Scorpio, has carried heavy emotional armor. It deserves rest and repair. Detoxing, whether through healthy nutrition, meditation, or emotional release, becomes crucial. The Tower's prior chaos might have manifested as stress or fatigue, but this period helps you recover balance. Hydration, movement, and mindful breathing will strengthen your vitality. The Chariot's energy in health warns against overexertion. Ambition drives you hard, but your body has limits. Pace yourself. Health isn't a sprint. Rest strategically to maintain endurance for long-term goals. Mentally, your focus is sharpening. Scorpio thrives in intensity, yet constant mental stimulation can cause burnout. Try grounding activities like walking in nature, journaling, or listening to soft instrumental music. These small rituals reconnect you to peace. Holistic well-being means aligning your physical and spiritual sides. The World card encourages integration, exercise that nourishes the body, spiritual practices that cleanse the soul, and sleep that rejuvenates both. When inner and outer worlds unite, vitality flourishes. Finally, acknowledge how emotions influence your health. You're a sign ruled by water. What you feel flows through your entire being. Healing begins the moment you forgive yourself for past mistakes. Compassion toward your own heart is the most powerful medicine you can take today. Family and friends. The Ten of Pentacles radiates warmth through your family dynamics. Bonds strengthen through understanding and shared goals. Even if past months brought disagreements, love begins to rebuild those bridges. Scorpio, you serve as the emotional anchor for your family, guiding them with wisdom earned from past trials. There may be discussions about finances, property, or long-term security. Your input will carry great weight. Approach these talks with diplomacy. Justice reminds you to act with fairness, not emotion. Mutual respect will create stability for everyone involved. If distance or silence has separated you from a relative, the star signals reconnection. A heartfelt message or unexpected call could restore harmony. Healing family energy today could even extend to ancestral wounds, patterns that repeat until one brave soul, like you, decides to break them. You may also be preparing for a move, renovation, or symbolic new chapter in your domestic life. The world shows cycles ending and beginnings blooming in peace. Embrace the changes. They are designed to strengthen your sense of belonging. Children or younger relatives may seek your guidance. They see in you a role model of emotional strength. Offer them your truth, but allow them freedom to explore their own paths. Scorpio teaches through empathy, not control. In all, your family's sector glows with stability, forgiveness, and reconnection. Your home becomes a sanctuary where love outweighs conflict. Today is about cherishing the roots that have shaped you and nurturing the branches that will carry your legacy forward. Compatibility. Today, your most harmonious connections come with Cancer, Pisces, and Capricorn. Water signs resonate emotionally, while earth signs ground your intensity with patience and logic. Cancer provides nurturing energy that soothes your emotional storms. Together, you form a bond of mutual protection and deep loyalty. It's a connection of silent understanding, where feelings speak louder than words. Pisces mirrors your spiritual depth. With them, you share an almost psychic link. Together, you dream big, love deeply, and heal old wounds through compassion. Just ensure boundaries remain clear, or emotions may blur the line between empathy and sacrifice. Capricorn offers balance to your passion. Their discipline complements your emotional drive. This union is productive and transformative, rooted in ambition and shared vision. It's the kind of partnership that builds empires, personal or professional. Virgo, too, brings harmony through practicality and care. Their analytical mind helps organize your dreams into tangible results. Mutual respect defines this dynamic. Avoid unnecessary clashes with fiery signs like Leo or Aries unless both commit to patience. While chemistry burns bright, control issues can arise. Air signs like Gemini or Aquarius may challenge your emotional depth, but can teach you detachment and freedom when approached consciously. Ultimately, Scorpio, compatibility today is about balance. Choose those who embrace your truth, not fear your intensity. The right souls won't tame your fire, they'll help you burn with purpose. Your lucky color today: emerald green. This color symbolizes renewal, abundance, and heart-centered wisdom. Wearing or meditating with this hue today strengthens your connection to growth and prosperity, while reminding you that healing and wealth are born from the same fertile energy. The phrase of the day: what is meant for me will find me when I'm ready to receive it. A timeless reminder that destiny always arrives on schedule, not a moment sooner or later. Trust in divine timing, Scorpio. The universe has never been late for your miracles. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.